G'day, welcome to the Outside Man podcast, and what an absolute splendid week of football. You might notice that I'm grinning from ear to ear. We had just finished watching the Cowboys take the wind out of that Leichhardt Oval Stadium. Yeah. They were pumping, and then we scored 3 quick tries in 10 minutes. And so I'm stoked, I'm happy. I got the 2 points this week. What about you, Jace?
I'm pretty happy with getting the 2 points. I would like to just say, if you could like and subscribe right now,
thank you.
That would be perfect for us. Because, share it out there with your friends. You might get a new friend.
You never know. Yeah. Jetty, how are you? We've got Jetty and Matt as well. How are you two boys?
Well, we watched both games here last night.
Oh,
yeah, we both of us.
Last night being Saturday night, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. If you haven't noticed already, if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, up the green machine.
Yeah, the milk.
Let's go, milk. Got the new flag out the back there.
Yep.
So is it
Shout out to Shano. Thanks, Shano, for lending us your kit.
Shano.
We've got the heritage jersey up the front here.
So are you officially changing to the Raiders? Is this your do we?
Nah, maybe.
Your
I don't know.
baptism?
I'm not going to say.
Officially his third team.
I think if I do change to him, I'm not going to tell anyone.
Do you know what it is?
But there'll be signs.
Your relationship status has moved to it's complicated.
It's complicated. Speaking of complicated,
NRL, it's complicated.
Desi getting grilled by the
rough.
the reporter in the press conference. The reporter just kept going on about Dave Fafita, what's he doing next year? That's not the place to ask about players. You're supposed to be asking about the game.
Then he says, there were more Warriors supporters here than Titans. Isn't that embarrassing?
It was personal, hey.
Yeah. Something's going on there.
Do we know who that guy was?
No, I couldn't recognise the voice of that
I
reporter.
reckon Desi gave him an uppercut after the press conference anyway, because that was just rude.
And he tried to say, hey, this is where we talk about the game, but he didn't do it. Even Kevy said that's what you're supposed to do, is talk about the game. That's what that press conference is for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, there were tons more Warriors fans there, but there's also tons of Kiwis that live on the Gold Coast.
Heaps.
Gold Coast is the destination for a lot of people that move to Queensland, to Australia.
At Magic Round, when I was there for the Cows Warriors game, I swear, the whole stadium was filled with Wars fans. They were that noisy. Yeah. They have a huge fan base all over southeast Queensland. So yeah, that's the reason why.
Yeah.
We should move to New Zealand.
Why?
Because their fish and chips are great.
Which island though?
I'll go to Dunedin.
Have you had their fish and chips?
I'll help you, Jed. I'll pack your bag.
Is Jed moving?
Wow. All right.
We'll stay.
See you, Jed.
Anyway, we haven't even
haven't you?
We've started the podcast without even starting the podcast. We've still got to get to Controversy Corner, don't we?
No, we got to. We're going to mix it up today.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to finish it with.
There you go. That's how much debrief or brief that we've done in our podcast.
Well, we did the brief. Someone just wasn't listening.
I wasn't listening. I was too busy looking at the Cowboys winning. We are going to start
with the
We're going to go in reverse order today.
Yeah, reverse order.
Because the Cows game is fresh on it's Sunday night currently. Here in Australia, wherever you are across the world, it's currently Sunday night here in Australia. I know we have many international.
Someone hit us with a reverse.
So we'll start with the Cows game. So
I like that.
Obviously it was at Leichhardt Oval in Sydney. We haven't won there for a little while. The Tigers apparently still had a slim hope of finals chances. I don't know how that was going to happen.
I think it's slipped away now.
It's slipped away now. The Cowboys coming away 34-28 victors. They scored 3 tries. I just want to go to the tries. They scored 3 tries in 5 minutes. So the 65th, 67th and 70th minute to turn the game on its head.
Where's these Cows been?
Being the Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
Yeah, they being the Cowboys.
Yes. The Cowboys.
Where have they been, Cow?
Well, we won last week. We put 38 on the Knights.
Yeah.
You know what's happened? And I said this last week. Jordan McLean and Jason Taumalolo have been back in our engine room and providing our engine room, providing space for our backline and halves to do what they can do. So, look, yes, it's the Tigers and the Knights, but we'll take two wins.
You need to get Drinkwater some new boots, though.
Why is
He's
that?
slipped over a couple of times tonight and let some tries through.
Yeah, but his goal kicking won them the game.
Yeah, and I talked him down about his goal kicking. Let's look at some stats.
I will just say while you're finding those stats, Taylor May, an awesome Benji-like flick pass for possibly try of the season. So if you haven't seen that try, go back and have a watch of that because that was amazing.
Literally, possibly try of the season.
Yeah.
With the environment there too, with being at Leichhardt, the crowd going bonkers, like even as an opposing fan, like it was just great. That's rugby league. That's what you love to see.
That's rugby league.
Greatest game on earth.
Matt, dummy passes?
20 to Tigers, 12 to Cowboys.
Tommy did and must have put it away this week.
Well, they were just going forward.
Cows completed.
There was a few forward passes.
There was a couple.
Lucky
Cows,
you can't rule on them, hey, Cow.
Yeah, exactly. Cows completed at 84%. Missed tackles is what I want to look at. 44 to 42. Oh, that's bad. But errors 10 to 10. So it was actually a reasonably good quality game.
Pretty
So
even.
the Tigers, they were celebrating 20 years since the 2005 grand final. Just quickly, Carl, what do you remember about that game particularly?
Benji Marshall's flick pass. Because even though it only put him 6 points in front at the time, I knew that was the game. Like the momentum that they had from that,
I just wanted to quickly,
Thanks,
I will say credit to the ref. I thought this game was very well refed.
Yes.
We like to point out when they don't do a good job.
Well, he wasn't refereeing the Broncos, so that's why it was such a good game.
7 penalties.
Did they end up getting any penalties in the second half?
I don't know what that means.
Is it?
Oh, hang on. There was one at the end.
There was one at the end with...
So one penalty in the whole half of football.
It's brilliant.
Phenomenal.
And only 2 ruck infringements.
That's what we want.
Well, 3 6 agains, including the inside 10 metres.
Yeah, out of 6 again.
Well done, Peter Goff, especially under pressure too, with that crowd hostility.
Well, that goes with my point that the 6 again is making it too hard for the refs to keep up with the calls.
Yeah.
Here we go. We don't have 4 million 6 agains, and the ref can get the things right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
So that we've ended the Tigers season, which is brilliant.
Great game.
And good to get the win. Let's
Good win for the Cows.
Yeah, good win for the Cows. Let's go to the 2 p.m. game on Sunday. It was the Broncos versus the Knights at McDonald Jones Stadium. It was 46-12. Jace, describe this game in one word.
Diabolical?
Well, so the reason I froze was because I wanted to say I wish I napped instead of watching this game.
That's not one word.
But it's not one word, so I was trying to think of a word that describes that.
The scoreline.
Almost unwatchable.
Yeah.
There was one phase of play that had 6 errors one after the other. Like, it was terrible.
Yeah, completion rate for the Knights was 65%.
And the scoreline doesn't really say how great the Bronx were either.
They scored tries, but the defence... Like, even the last try, the defence didn't even try and tackle him.
59 missed tackles
And 41 missed tackles by the Broncos.
Yeah. The Bronx were off. They were a little bit off. But they... Reece Walsh.
The difference was their class players... It wasn't a team win. Like, their class players went through and scored some decent tries.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a great set plays or...
But but even
there wasn't only 10 errors.
Seemed like that was a ton more than 10
14
errors.
to the Knights. That's 24 errors.
But even for the Broncos, I wouldn't be that worried. Sometimes you just have those games where you don't play your best, but you get out with the 2 points.
It was Old Boys Day too at the Knights.
And it is hard when you're playing that Knights team.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for Bradman Best. He played his heart out.
Yeah.
Like, he deserves a better team.
How long does Adam O'Brien have?
About half an hour.
But like...
Well, it should have been over at 3.
I heard that the bus left without him, so I guess that's an indicator.
And it's in Newcastle.
But even if you were... If the Knights came to you and said, we got a job for you, you wouldn't take it, would you?
I would.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not knocking back a coaching job.
No, I'm talking about anything.
Oh, any job.
CEO, anything. No,
but
thank you.
You got to hand it to the Knights, though. They still had like 30-something thousand
Their
people
fans still turn up.
to came out and have a look at this game.
Yeah, good point, man.
You know,
they didn't know what was going to happen.
Well, they also didn't let up cheering for their
They won't
team.
be there next week.
Yeah.
They did start leaving early, though.
Did they?
That was
That was a 20-minute mark, though.
Yeah.
That's decent enough. 33 dummy passes to the Bronx, 14 to the Knights. I mean, if that doesn't say
They were in it at half-time, though.
everything that we need to know, then what else? What are we here for?
Yeah.
So, Matt, do you want to take us through the Saturday night 7:30 p.m. game?
So Eels versus Roosters. Eels came away with a win, 30-10. One word sums up the Roosters, Jed.
Oh, we were diabolical.
You said it before.
Goal!
Diabolical.
Goal!
We were so
Roosters.
bad. 17 errors, and it was just... Okay, the Eels did show up to play, and...
22 errors, actually.
It's gone. They just added a few more in there. They're like, 22
Like,
this.
I mean, Mitch Moses did play very well. I'll give them that. But we were... Like, yes, Sam Walker got HIA'd very early in the game, but even still, like, just... What are we doing with our lives?
Sam Walker isn't the reason you only complete at 57%.
Yeah, I know.
So...
I think...
Addo Carr had a great game.
Yeah, he did.
Quick still.
He still got it.
Still the second fastest bloke on earth.
Who's the first?
Well,
But the only thing that annoys
who
me...
chased him down that time?
Hammer chased him down.
Hammer.
Yeah, go.
The only thing that kind of annoys me, though, is that with both of his tries, I hate it when you see players and the first thing that they do is they look for the camera. I mean, I don't like it.
That's what they teach you in WWE.
Do you look yourself in the mirror when you go home? No.
No.
When I'm practicing my try celebrations, I do.
Like...
Hey, if I ran that fast,
Yeah.
if I could do that, I'd be looking at the camera.
What's wrong with it, Jed?
No, like...
It was rubbing salt in
We're
his
in the
wound.
entertainment industry here.
Yeah, but if you want to do that, go hang out with Reece Walsh and get your nails painted. Like, seriously.
You know his daughter paints his nails. It's a
Do you know?
daughter thing, right?
Do you know? I don't think there's. Oh, there probably is for him. Cameras there when you're doing it. I've never done my nails, but
You know?
Like, it's embarrassing.
Cameras there.
Anyway,
Just playing to the camera.
I disagree. Sorry, Jed. I find him entertaining, and I like his laugh.
He's the value.
I want to watch entertaining people.
yeah, I like...
I know people hate the Panthers, but when they were at their most annoying, they were still entertaining.
We need characters like that. In
Yeah, I
We
like
need-
characters, but I don't like
Paul
show-offs.
Gallen wants to punch people.
Yeah.
Paul Gallen.
So yeah, well done
Yeah.
to the Eels. Roosters.
Can I quickly say
Slide.
these results have thrown 8th spot into disarray. So now I believe the most, the team most likely to get 8th is the Dolphins.
But they lost to Manly.
Exactly, but they still...
So
because of
Manly
their-
might be the most
And
likely.
we'll talk about the ladder later. We need to talk about 8th spot on the ladder. Because of the points differential, the Roosters have the Storm this week without Sam Walker, I'm fairly certain.
we don't.
But they'll
You
have
lose,
sentence, man.
and then you've got the Bunnies the week after, which doesn't matter where any team's coming. It always, you never know what you're going to get.
And Alex Johnson will get that try scoring record that week too.
It could loss could be it for the Roosters. In hindsight.
We don't deserve it, so I'm not that.
It was out of character though. Like the last 2 weeks, the Roosters have been going strength to strength, and then
I think last week their front rowers were like the last 2 weeks, the Dolphins game, and then was that last week?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the Dolphins game, and then last week their front rowers were like really up for
Yeah,
it.
well, Spencer was quiet.
And then this week they just weren't matching it as much as they were the other weeks.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just because they're so young, a bit inexperienced. They just had like a couple of 10s and then dropped down to a 3 maybe.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
that's good.
let's go
That's
to the
right.
next game.
That's really good, Jace.
That was a good,
So the
that was
next
good
game,
analysis.
yeah, it was.
Just
Sorry,
this,
I'm just
uh,
happy with that.
No,
Yeah, we need more of that. Titans versus Warriors.
Titans, what'd you do to me?
Gold Coast, Titans 18, Warriors 32. This is the first game the Warriors have beaten the Titans for a while. Warriors came out to play. Titans, I think, looked pretty good. Probably the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
I think
And then that was it.
2 tries in the last 10 minutes kind of flattered you on the score.
It did. That did flatter us. The Warriors were all over us, in every era. Big game for Tanner Boyd, and giving it to his old club.
It just had the
Aaron Clark as well.
Good for the Warriors. They needed that win to stay in touch with the top 4.
it just had the feeling of they didn't want to be there, like the Titans. How would you characterise it?
There was something. They were off.
Something wasn't right. Hey?
You know, the media's flogging Tino in the. You know, he's going to leave, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, and Tino's come out and said, I'm not going anywhere, I'm contracted with the Titans.
Well, they're saying everyone's leaving. David, Campbell.
Jaden Campbell. It's like the media's just bashing the Titans.
Yeah. Pile on the Titans. Yeah.
And, you know, part of me thinks it might even be their managers putting these stuff out to the media to try and force the change as well.
Far off, no.
You know, like they're you know, Tino's manager wants him out of the Titans because he can get more money elsewhere, which means he gets more money. Let's put some stuff out in the media, put pressure on him. It's like when you're in primary school and you get a girlfriend and you're like, are you dating such and such? Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, you're dating such and then by the end of the day, you're hanging out.
You find out you're dating them.
Exactly. The rumour had made it happen.
That analogy was not on my bingo card for tonight, mate.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good one. The Warriors competed at nearly 86%, so they were ready.
Yeah, 85.
Titans weren't too bad either. 70% is a bit low.
They won the dummy passes, the Titans.
26-9.
Take that away, and let's just look at missed tackles. Very similar, 33-31, and then errors. 15 to the Titans, 7 to the Warriors.
Errors.
I think that's what the issue was there.
And the ruck infringements.
Yeah, so look, Titans, unfortunately. I mean, what does it say about the Warriors?
Nothing.
They've pretty much locked up fourth now.
No. They can still... If they lose next week, the Broncos and Sharks leapfrog them.
I guess what I'm saying is, like, are they frauds? Should they be in the top four? No. Or have they had a couple of easy
They're definitely struggling since Metcalf.
Well, I don't think anyone should be in the top four. I think it should be Dogs, Melbourne, and I think Penrith probably deserve to be the fourth one.
Canberra.
Yeah. Canberra, Dogs, Melbourne, and I think Penrith probably deserve to be there. Yeah. How all the teams are going.
Moving on to the first game on Saturday, this was just defence. The bus rocked up, and they all got off the bus, and then defence got off the bus, and they put it back on the bus. Because there was 88 points in this game, which is absolutely ludicrous. 88 points. Neither one of both of these teams are competing for a finals berth.
Yeah.
But none of these teams should be playing in the finals, considering they conceded 88 points.
Yeah. I think the Dolphins are done. Absolutely cooked.
They don't know how to be resilient, do they? Once someone hurts their feelings, they don't know how to get back up and we'll try and stop the.
I think it's the Herbie factor. I think he's a key player.
Well, they're missing Bostock as well.
Yeah.
So Herbie and Bostock were a big part of were all that defence. Because what's their missed tackles?
It is. I'm lost.
Down. 39-30 for the Dolphins. So that's not too bad for the Dolphins.
That's not enough missed tackles for 58-30.
Look at that ineffective though. 32-8 to the Dolphins.
I'll say that with the Dolphins, I didn't watch this game. I fell asleep, but
you do that a lot, Jed.
But they're one of those teams where I just don't really care about and kick them out. They're not an integral.
Sorry, who?
The Dolphins.
Kick them out.
What I mean is, you talk about the Dogs, Roosters, Broncos, Cowboys. They're integral parts of the competition, and other teams, other supporter bases want to come up against those teams. But when it comes to the Dolphins, who cares?
But that's
the Dolphins fans do.
They're only third year into the competition. Of course, you got to give them time.
Redcliffe Dolphins have also been around for a very long time.
No. If it was up to you, Jade, everyone would be out of the competition.
Except the Roosters, and they still wouldn't win a grand final.
We wouldn't win anything.
That's out there,
I do I'm not agreeing with you, Jed. Don't take that. But I do think every year since they've come in, the start, everyone's been like, "Oh, the Dolphins doing a lot better than we thought they would," and then come half the year, then they just start dropping.
Nosedive.
And I think they're probably the new Dragons. the May premierships.
Well, they are.
I think they are taking that mantle.
Yeah.
Is it something in the colours?
It must be something in the colours. Yeah, the
And
white.
Dolphins, Dragons,
Yeah.
both start with D.
Oh.
Both live in the ocean.
And end with
Oh, I know.
S.
Dragons.
Dragons live in the ocean.
Unreal.
No, what are
Water
Moto
dragons.
dragons.
the water dragons
do, I guess.
the Lockheed Monster.
All right, so they were all the crap games that
get
have
to the good
gone.
stuff.
Let's go to some games that were quite good. So Friday, the second game was the Melbourne Storm 20 defeated the Canterbury Bulldogs 14. This was a very tightly contested game. Melbourne Storm completed at 90%, so
That's
they are flexing.
They are literally.
And this is
flexing.
without Hughes.
No Hughes.
Yeah.
Out there halfback.
Even though the Dogs lost, I thought this was probably one of their better games
Oh yeah.
for a long time.
Yep.
They competed the whole time.
Galvin ran a lot
Yep.
in this game.
And the errors from the Dogs did cost them at crucial times as well. Like,
14-8 to the
Yeah.
Dogs errors.
so yeah, if they can cut down on that, watch out.
Harry Grant getting sent to the bin for a shoulder charge.
Yep. He's gone for 2 weeks now, so that's him
Yeah.
until finals.
Something interesting.
What a
Sorry,
good
yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
Like as if they're not upset about that at all.
Probably not, eh?
Him and
Probably
Jerome will be fresh to go. For
I
the
reckon
finals.
Jerome will
will-
play the last game.
You reckon?
I reckon he'll play a game before finals
Yeah.
to
Okay.
get ready. I don't know if he'll play the whole game, but I reckon he will.
What I will say
What
is
we say?
that if I was Craig Bellamy, I would be worried about some of his players when you talk about, Big Nelson. I know that because he's not playing because he got dropped after his suspension, and then Harry Grant and even the Paps and stuff, they do stupid things sometimes. And it could cost them in the most important time at the end of the year.
Well, that
Yeah,
shoulder charge was definitely stupid from Harry Grant.
Yeah.
They get away with it in the big games though.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
That's true.
I think they put the whistle away, and I hear you, but I think come grand final, they won't pull up as many of these things, and that's why they go so well.
Do
So-
you think Craig Bellamy would be worried though?
No.
No.
Not with I think he'd be more happy with the intent.
He'll be angry.
Yeah.
He
'Cause he's always
He'll
angry.
blast them.
he'll be
Oh, yeah.
he's
Oh, yeah,
he wakes up angry at his
Sorry, Carl, I cut you off.
pillow.
No, I was just going to bring up my controversy last week was the kick from how do we stop kicks going over to the wingers catching the ball and just falling over to the line because they can't get tackled in the air. I saw in this game the Bulldogs obviously had a really clear game plan. They've been thinking about it. Carraz was marking Xavier Coates. The kick went over to Coates, and instead of Carraz running head on towards Coates, if you can picture it, if you're just a listener and not a watcher, instead of running towards Coates and jumping at the ball together, facing each other, Carraz actually ran out first, got in the line of Coates, and then started running in Coates' direction towards the try line, jumped for the ball, and stayed in front of Coates the whole time, because when you're both competing for the ball, you are allowed to shoulder and hip. And so the idea was, well, he can't get past me. Yes, he can throw a knee on my back, but if I jump too, and what it did was it in that moment in particular, it completely disengaged any opportunity for Coates to try and jump for the ball and just fall over the line. So there are efforts out there being made to reduce this. And if there was one team, if the top teams are the good teams are the top teams that learn how to deal with stuff like this. And I think that's the first instance. A lot of teams will look at what Carraz did and try and replicate that. So it's good to see in my, that's all I guess.
Well, he wasn't just watching it happen.
Didn't just let it happen.
They did move Carraz from the other wing back to this wing and
Yep.
Montoya on.
Yep.
So that is Carraz's wing.
Yeah.
So he probably felt a bit more comfortable there too.
So yeah, a great game. Like that had
great.
finals intensity on
Oh,
it.
Yeah, it was good.
It's like and we'll talk about the next game in a second. But the Storm just keep winning.
But the Dogs front rowers lined up in this game.
Yeah.
They did well. I don't like Salmon at 13. I think he's sort of getting in the way of the halves.
Yeah.
Like he's doing the yo, getting into that first receiver.
Yeah, okay.
And I think he's just
Yep.
getting in the way. I don't think
That's
he's
So would you have Kurt Mann there, or would you go Sitili, Tupanua?
I would have Curran. I'd put Curran.
Curran's not even playing.
Curran I'd put Curran at 13 and leave him out personally. But I know he likes Salmon. He got him from Penrith.
Weak gutted dog.
Yeah.
That's what you would say. Let's move to the first game on Friday night. Possibly game of the round, I reckon.
Game of the year.
Possibly. It's up there, definitely in conversation. It was at Mudgee. It was the Panthers' home game. They went down to the Raiders, 20-16. What more? If you didn't watch that last play,
watch the last 10 minutes.
Watch the last 10 minutes.
Do you know what happened to me? Nathan goes to kick the field goal. He drops the ball, and the KO shuts down.
Oh, really?
So we didn't know what happened. And we're trying to, and you know when you're frantically trying to get it back on, and we're like, did he get it? Did he get it? And then we turn it on, and the Raiders are celebrating. And my son's a Panthers supporter, as you would know if you watched the podcast. And we're like, what happened? And he's blowing up, and I'm like, be quiet, your sister's asleep. And then we go back, and we're like, wow. What a crazy moment.
I'm a neutral fan, and even I was like, go. I wasn't necessarily going for the Raiders. It was just got caught up in the hype of rugby league. What do you reckon, Matt?
Oh, it was phenomenal. Me and Shano and Gaz were at Macca's.
Oh, nice.
And watching it on my phone, and we were all trying to be quiet, and then as soon as he started doing that run up, we were like, go. We didn't care who was in there. It was great.
What was on the menu, mate? What did you have?
Oh, just coffee.
Oh, just a coffee.
Yeah.
All right. Gee Louise.
That was all Cleary.
I did not realise that.
Cleary.
So for your information, guys, Penrith missed 46 tackles to the Raiders 33.
30 of those tackles was Cleary.
Do you know what,
Yeah,
Jace?
he was a bit off.
I'm going to work out how many, well, not work out, but I'm going to look up how many missed tackles.
Him and Tago.
7.
Talangi missed 10 tackles.
They missed so many. And who was the back row? Garner. He missed 4.
Martin missed 4. Martin had an off game. 10 tackles, 17 missed tackles in your halves. That's pretty bad.
Does that include misreads as well?
Yeah, but Tungor is 3 and McLean is 3. And Tayo is 3. I didn't know he made 3 tackles. He made 5, missed 3. Dylan,
Mitch Kenny makes 50.
That is such a troubling defensive side. Cleary, Tungor.
Dylan Edwards had a shocker too. He made 3 mistakes in the space of 10 minutes.
And didn't they lose their challenge pretty early on? Was that this game?
No.
Oh, it might have been Manly, actually.
Well, my controversy was related to this game.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say if Dylan Edwards is the fullback, they don't make it to the grand final at the moment.
Wow.
He has played that bad the last 3 weeks.
Wow, Jace.
Huge. He is the dropsy Dylan Edwards of old. I don't know if you guys remember before the premiership four-peat. He was bad, and he has just been, almost Will Kennedy-esque.
So I think what it's done is it's highlighted that the Raiders are genuine contenders. I think we knew that, but I think the Raiders now are proving that they're not just going to be bottom beaters. They are here to push.
And I believe I was the only one that had them in the top 8 this year, out of us 4.
You keep saying that.
And I'm going to keep on reminding
I'd like to see some evidence. You also said that Penrith weren't making it into the 8 or in the 4, or Matt's going to look it up.
Yeah, I've got it on the...
Just because one of your roses in the bunch is still alive doesn't mean the other 10 have died.
And that one's a plastic one. That's why it's still alive.
But yeah, look, great game. If the finals are going to be anything like this, we're in for a
Can I just say, though,
Absolutely,
that the Raiders really need to work on their field goals. They could have iced it a couple of times. And Fogarty, he had an absolute sitter and still missed it. He was under pressure, obviously, but still, you got to get those. And I think, if the goalposts were an inch to the left, Penrith would have been the winner on the day.
It was wobbling.
Yeah, it deflected a fair bit.
And I will, the quote is Michael Jordan missed more clutch moments than he got. So I don't think that rules Cleary out for anything come finals. Yeah, come finals.
He's
Cleary
still
will
your
hit
guy
those
that you
field
want
goals.
for those
He'll
clutch
still
moments.
ice it. Yeah.
The clutch is less
You
about
can't not.
making every single shot because you're not going to. It's about having the guts to make the shot.
He's still
Yeah.
ice
When you
cold
do.
when he's doing it though.
Oh, it's still.
Like,
I
he
would
doesn't
still
look
have
like he's
Nathan
got
Cleary in my team.
Inch of panic in him at all.
Now, from those two brilliant games to one, if you cast your mind back to last Thursday night, the Rabbits played the Dargons at Accor Stadium. It was 40-0.
I turned off.
Do the Dargons want us to talk about this, losing 40-0 to the Bunnies?
I didn't think they played that bad.
Dargons?
You know,
What happened? I thought that I genuinely thought they'd win.
yeah,
I tipped them.
I tipped the Rabbits.
Yeah, great tip.
yeah. So how's this on the Friday at work? There's this bloke that comes into my shopping centre
Yeah, I did.
that I own. I meant that I work at.
You are. Wow.
It's like a little Lego thing. It's like, hello.
And
Yeah.
he comes in with his South jersey, his South, jacket, and then he had his track pants, and he even had the some sports runners on. And I'm like, mate, you're an idiot. Look at where you're coming on the ladder, and you beat the Dragons.
Mate, you got to celebrate. You got to
Small wins.
celebrate the wins. And when you've
Absolutely.
got a team like the Rabbits, I think Rabbits are the only team I'm going to give some grace because of
The injury.
Injuries.
their injuries to key players.
Yeah, like all of them, the whole team.
All the key players. They're going to kill next year. I'm going to predict now, Jed. I'm going to do it, Jed. I'm going to predict that the Rabbits are the minor premiers next year.
Oh,
big call.
jeez.
Big call.
no.
Yep.
Matt, can we... I'm going to... You guys talk...
Pencil that in.
I'm going to write that
And what
down.
about that diabolical crowd as well? Did you guys see that?
Well, I mean...
It was raining.
That
It
was so bad.
They got
Rabbits.
they got 200 mil of rain like an hour before.
Oh, did they?
Maybe not an hour before, but the day
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Tallis Duncan, wow. Jai Gray, wow. Alex Johnson keeps getting better.
who's their number 6?
That was Ward, young fella.
He did so good.
Yeah.
He looked like he's 14 years old.
Yeah.
But he was
No, he's
great.
12.
Oh, okay.
Like,
He got
Do you
smashed.
know-
Like he wasn't scared. Like he was lining up.
Do you know he's 175 centimetres tall?
and about 3 kilos.
175. Oh, yeah.
So he's not that. Yeah.
That's shorter than me.
Yeah, but it's not like 160
And you're
centimetres.
short.
Like, that's taller than Appy.
He's just skinny. He's like a
Yeah.
toothpick.
Yeah, but he was great. Who's Leilua? Leilua's lined him up a few times and he didn't back away. Tackled him.
Leilua is so rubbish.
Yeah, he played really bad that game.
He's played bad every week.
Yeah.
He was the
Um,
reason they lost to the Warriors.
I just created a tab in my phone called Outrageous Predictions for
Great.
2026. And
Ooh.
you're the first off the list. I know you're going to have a few on there, Jed.
Oh, so we're going around next year, are we?
Are we?
Yeah.
Have our sponsors
Depends.
come along?
I love
get-
how uncommitted we are.
If we get to 100 subs,
I'll be
we'll
there
go
if
again.
you'll be there. Chuck us a like, put a comment, say I'll be there in the tab. And if you put that on there, Jed, no singing.
That's
This is
literally...
a different show. So it comes to the ladder.
Oh, no. Hang on.
Now the Raiders have kicked it on. First place with 42 points. Gee, they're up there. Melbourne Storm 40 points. They're peaking at the right time of year. And the Doggies 36, so they're slipping a little bit away, but that's our top 4. And then the Warriors are 4.5. The Broncos are 5th. The Sharks are 6th. Panthers are 7th. The Roosters apparently are 8th.
Yeah, so like we were saying before, the Roosters have the Storm this week, which is, a big game. The Dolphins have the Titans, which, depending on what Titans team turns up, if the Dolphins win that and the Roosters lose to the Storm, the Dolphins will then go into the top 8 based on points differential. And then you've got the Sea Eagles who are lurking down here. They've got the Dargons this week. That is a possible win for them too, but the issue for them is that their points differential, they're only on 4. So I think it's been blown wide open, the Roosters, Dolphins, Sea Eagles. I still think... I think the Dolphins might just get it only because the Roosters now have the Storm and then the Bunnies, which is the derby. And the Bunnies have won the last 3 games, haven't they? So
Well, the Seagulls have the Dragons, who could be that Dragon side. It could be the other Dragon side.
The Dargons.
And then they've got Warriors, who may not still be competing at that point. So Manly have a good choice also to sneak in.
Don't forget there might be restings too in the next 2 weeks. For
Yeah, well, I don't know. The Warriors, if Warriors win next week.
All right, let's do it quickly, like we do for tips. Who makes the 8? 1 word answer. Matt, out of those 3.
Out of the Roosters, Dolphins.
Yeah, who makes up 8 spot?
I think Roosters still.
Jed?
Sea Eagles.
Okay. Jace?
Who do the Roosters have in the second one?
Storm and then Bunnies.
Yeah, I'm going to go Seagulls. I think they can get there.
I'll go the Finns. There you go.
But the Finns are playing...
Finns have the Titans.
And then they got someone really hard.
But it's one of those things. Does it really matter? None of those teams are going to do anything.
Of course it matters. It's the top 8. Then they got the Raiders.
See, I would reduce it
Raiders
to the top
they
6.
might rest.
But anyway.
You think it should be the top 6?
I think it should be the top 6 because, like,
Settled it.
the fact of the matter is...
You're turning into Alex McKinnon.
No, but I think it's bad when you can... It is possible to lose more games than win games throughout the year and still make the finals. Like, it is possible.
It is possible, yeah.
And I don't like that. I mean, do you want to get rewarded in life for losing?
But winning the same amount as losing the same amount is not losing. It
depends how you picture that. Like, technically, if you're 8, you've won enough games to get in the 8.
Yes, I know, but...
So you deserve to be
There's
there.
the line, you've stood over it.
Yeah. But for years and years, up until 95, the competition was run on a top 5. So...
And I'm glad they changed it to top 8.
I don't think that matters. You can have top 17, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we're rewarding people for losing.
No, we're rewarding for the games they won.
Winning just enough.
Just scraping.
Perspective, Jed. Glass
If
half
you
full
wanna-
or half empty?
Battle.
If you want to reward the losers, there should be a wild card entry for the bottom 8, where the bottom 8 do a round robin for a couple of weeks,
Now you're talking.
and then the winner of the
One
bottom 8
team gets through.
gets through.
Now you're talking.
And get absolutely demolished.
Well, actually,
You
do you know what
never
the NBA do? They have playoff. So there's the top 8 of each conference, and correct me if I'm wrong, NBA fans. I think it's 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th all
Yes.
play off for the 7th and
Yeah.
8th spot.
Yes, they do, yeah.
Would you be entertained by that?
I think so.
I reckon.
Do you
that's
know who would go really well in this bottom 8 competition? The Sharks. We would
You
dominate
would
that.
absolutely win it.
If we got in that bottom 8, we
Nothing
would
else.
dominate
Every year
that,
you would win that.
and we would get to win something. I like this idea.
Anyway,
Let's drop the Sharks down to 9.
Time for a break.
Righto, round 26. Let's
Wow.
have a look at this one. We're getting close to the end, guys. Only a couple more weeks to go.
Jeez, look at the first game this week.
Another fantastic
Wow,
game.
Canterbury's home game at their home stadium,
Third-
Accor.
Thursday night.
this is another example of why can't we, in the last 5 rounds, like reschedule the thing so this is a Friday
Hang on,
night game?
What? Did you watch the Thursday night game? What was wrong with it?
The Dragons game?
No, sorry, last week.
Yeah, the Dragons game.
No, hang on. Australian
Week
round
before.
24. Yeah, Storm Panthers. There was nothing wrong with
No,
watching it
I
on
think
Thursday
I think
night.
Thursday night,
No,
it's
it's-
prime
Oh,
time.
it was a
8
bit
o'clock
late for me.
Fridays,
Oh, a
prime
bit late.
time.
But it's hard for
7:35.
people to get there and knowing
it's
the
not.
fact that they have to work the next day.
So what?
Like, I just think it's insane.
Not everyone starts work at 6 o'clock, Jed, that watches
Yeah,
footy.
well,
They still had 13,000 at Combank for that game about 2
Yeah.
rounds ago.
Yeah. No,
They would
I
have
love it. I love Thursday night games.
No,
You've
I-
been to heaps with me as well.
No, I do like
I
Thursday
went to
night
that
games.
first.
No,
I was there.
think that
I had no problem.
I think that the big games should be on prime time Friday
Hey,
night.
That-
I don't feel it as aggressively as Jed does, but I do
Goodness me,
agree that we should reschedule some games. I do think this should be the Friday night game.
Yes. Anyway,
Bulldogs,
I'm going to tip
Panthers.
Bulldogs for the win.
Whoa.
I'm going to Panthers just because of how upset Jed
I'm going the
is.
Panthers. Matt?
Yeah, look, the doggies showed some grit. I think they might do it.
You're winning our tip.
I think
Are
they
you winning
might.
our tipping comp?
Yeah, he just leapfrogged
Yeah.
everyone.
I think they
Nice.
Panthers. They're not clinching these games. They're holding them out, but they're not. They're not
No, that's fair.
clinching them.
Yeah, that's fair.
And to lose 2 weeks in a row with a try in Golden Point, that's psychological damage there.
It's totally up to Dylan Edwards.
100%.
If he comes out and doesn't drop the ball every 4 tackles, they've got a chance.
But don't get me wrong, Bulldogs have to do a lot of work. They were struggling getting out of their end for a lot of it.
Yeah.
So they really need to work
Should
on
be
that.
a cracker either way. Friday night, 6 p.m. game, we've got the Waz in Auckland versus the Eels. The Eels, as gallant as they've been the last few weeks, can they go to New Zealand and beat the Waz?
I think this will be a good game. I think
Can the Waz go to New Zealand and win?
the Waz can win in New Zealand, and they have, but I think the Eels...
I'm going to go to
Eels
Eels.
are looking pretty sharp.
Lock in Eels, Eddie.
Eels are looking pretty
I'm
sharp.
going to go Warriors.
Yep.
Ooh. I feel Eels. I do.
Yep.
I do.
Now this
feel
next
Aaron.
game, Storm and Roosters, they've got us at $2.96. We should be about $6 to win this game. Like,
We've lost yet.
I take it you're tipping Melbourne.
yeah.
You all right, mate?
You okay? Do you need a breather?
Probably too much.
The break
coke.
wasn't long enough.
Too much
Don't
coke
hug
for
the
you.
dog. The dog's over there.
Hey, Storm for the win. Absolute slaughter us.
I'm going Melbourne too. Jace?
I reckon I might go the upset here. I think I'm going to go the Roosters. I need to make up some points, and I think they're a sneaky.
Matto?
They'll have a week, too, to train without Walker.
Sandon will be back.
Yep, so they announced that today, so he'll be
And their
in.
forward pack, I think, might just give it to the Storm.
Him and Hugo.
Do the Storm rest is another question that we need to think about too.
When's Tupou back?
Not yet.
Yeah, we don't get the
Next week.
Timo version.
Jeez, that pass he threw in the in goal.
Junior needs some work.
That's Justin Hodges from Origin, early
Yes.
Origin days.
Yeah, that was couldn't believe
Yeah,
that.
Matt, who are you tipping, Matt?
I think this will be closer than what we think. I'm probably leaning towards Storm just because they're at home.
Mhm.
I think it will be hard because you got Grant out, you still got Hughes out.
Yeah. We're missing Sam Walker though.
Yeah, but he's only played 6 games this season.
I'm predicting that Nelson might be back this
Yeah,
week.
one lose.
Team lists haven't been out yet, but they might bring him back in to get a bit of muscle, bit of aggression. Come up against the Roosters forwards.
Muscle.
Every team's had injuries, Jed.
Yeah. But Sam Walker means a lot.
He's number one.
Might have to become more than a one-man
Oh,
team.
we didn't get to say 2 Walkers.
Walkers
Went off
on.
at the same time. What was off? What was off?
Alright.
Win.
predicted
Narrow
that,
victory.
Saturday, 3 o'clock. The Raiders taking on the Tigers in Canberra. $1.22 to $4.30.
Jed, look behind you there. Look behind.
Yeah.
Pick those guys.
Yes, I'm tipping the Raiders.
I believe Ricky may rest 1 or 2.
Don't say
But I'm
that.
still going to tip the Raiders.
I'm tipping the Raiders.
Yeah,
Raiders.
Raiders before the
I
team
reckon
lists come
Ricky
out.
could rest 5 and they still win that game.
Yep.
Saturday, absolute bludger of a
Nesta
game.
Jubilee down in
The
Cogra.
Dargons taking on the Sea Eagles. It's $1.96 to $1.88. In other words, sportsbet like no one cares about this game. Let's just get it over and done with.
Too hard to
I
tip.
don't know who to tip. I know the Sea Eagles can put 60 on the week, but
I feel like inside me feels like, hey, you should tip the Dragons.
yeah, I'm getting
But
a bit
I'm
of that.
tipping Seagulls.
I think I will too.
Will the Dragons have those players that got knocked out against the Warriors?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they will be
they'll
back.
all be back. Their front row will be back.
Yep.
Yeah, so
That's a good point, Jed.
yeah.
Seagulls.
Did you say Seagulls?
Seagulls.
Is that a
Hey,
seagull?
the
Seagulls.
Crushers.
I've always wanted to be
I
seagull.
Yeah, Manly.
said Seagull.
Mallow.
I'm going to go Dragons just for something.
I think I'm leaning towards Dragons as well.
Just because those players come
At
back.
this stage, at this early stage of the week.
If I could see Matt's actual tips, I would tip opposite. Just so I could try and get some points back, regardless of how
All
I
right,
felt.
last game on Saturday, Cowboys versus Broncos. Broncos
heavy
are going to
favourites.
put a score on the
No,
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't reckon the Broncos will.
The Broncos showed me that they have not got a lot left. And the Cowboys are playing for fun.
I was going to tip with my heart this week and go the Cows.
Yep, I'm with you, Cal.
But the Bronx, if they do show up, it could be a high score.
Oh, if the Bronx show up, the Cowboys.
I feel like
I just feel.
have the Cowboys had a better record away this season?
No.
Oh, okay.
I can tell
They
you
haven't
that.
had a good record either.
We've had a shocker. Let me just check that. Home and away for the Cows is we've won 3 and lost 8. Yeah.
So I was right.
What'd you say?
More losses at home this year.
No. So that's the away record. It's
Oh,
3
okay.
wins, 8 losses. At home, it's 5 and 5.
Oh, so it's even.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Even Steven.
So this one's going to make it 6-5.
Yep. Broncos for the win.
Oh.
Matt. Oh, you said Cows.
Yeah, Cows.
All right. Sunday, the Sharkies are back on our screens, Jason.
Now
Yeah.
this tipping is more accurate.
$1.13 to $6.
$6. Like,
They've had
It's a bit
40
disrespectful, isn't it, Jace?
I don't bet, but like
Bit
the
disrespectful.
Knights could.
Jace.
They're not.
Jason!
Jace.
No. I'm
They've had
tipping- sorry.
Jason!
40 points put on
Sorry.
the last 3
No.
weeks.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. Cronulla Sharks are going to win, and I'm tipping Cronulla Sharks. I'm just saying at $6, it might be worth a sneaky bet just in case.
That is a
$5.
diabolical. No, this is not a financial.
You could lose more. What is it?
Think about
Don't
what
tip.
it's
I just
costing you.
Want to look at the Knights' last few games? They've had 46 put on them by the Bronx, 38 by the Cows, 48 by the Panthers,
74 by the bye.
44 by the Raiders. They've had almost 170 points in their last 4 games put on them. So
How does O'Brien still have a job?
he's at Centrelink tomorrow?
Well, I said he's had about half an hour left. That was about half an hour ago.
He's done
Sharks.
breaking.
Sharks.
Sharks, for sure.
Last game of the round, it is the Finns taking on the Titans in the local derby. The Finns are favourites, $1.64 to $2.26. I believe, even though I said the Finns could make the 8, I've got a feeling Jaden Campbell's going to come out and have a big
JC.
game. Keanu Kinney, I've got a feeling he's very close to starting. They got to play. He's got to be on the field. As soon as he came on, the whole team changed. So, you know what? I'm going to go Titans.
I'm going Titans again.
I'm going Titans.
Third time in 3 weeks.
Matt doesn't.
You better. Titans, I'm telling you.
And the Bunnies have a well-earned
Titans.
bye.
The Dolphins have got nothing. Really.
How are
Still
they
got Herbie.
favourites?
Still got.
They don't have Herbie.
Herbie's gone.
Oh, not Herbie.
They don't have anyone.
Hammer.
The Hammer.
Yeah, but he's been rubbish at centre.
He's pretty bad at defence at the moment, eh?
Oh, yeah, he's so
pretty,
bad.
He's pretty terrible.
He's so bad.
Tell us how you
So
really
bad.
feel.
So bad. Gosh, so bad. Gosh.
Guys, I think that's it.
Hey.
Hey! When you're
Wow. That is a wrap.
Well done.
There we go. Hey, if you're still here, thanks very much for listening. I really appreciate you being on board. Give it a share out to your mates and to your enemies if you're still here. Bit of a like, thumbs up, and we could do with the shares. We could do with the help.
Yep.
We want to get to 100 subscribers.
Or we're not doing it next year.
Or we're,
Yeah, we quit.
Matt's not doing it next year, and we've got to find a different shed. But anyway, that's it for us. Have a good life.
Yeah.
Guys.